it was daunting. I arrived a week or 10 days after they'd started filming, because our schedule, it was quite difficult to get us all in the same place at the same time. And I was doing post-production on a film in LA, and I had to finish that on a certain date. So they'd started without me, which felt awful. Danny would text me from set now and again, and it was like really annoying not to be there. And
great thing happened today.
oh my God, the guys are so great. And I met Ewan in the lunch queue, and I was so nervous. You know, it was weird coming back and getting in a car and going to the Trainspotting set. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I got there and there were some trailers and, you know, technicians and just like every other film set you visit. But then I met you and I said, I'm really nervous. I'm scared about what if it doesn't happen? What if I'm not renting anymore? And
performance anxiety.
Yeah. And Ewan said, no, don't worry, you know, everyone felt a bit nervous, but you see when you get on there, it'll be fine. And it sort of was like that. The first scene I shot was with Johnny in a pub, which is literally when Mark and Simon meet each other for the first time in 20 years, and it was a very apt starting point for me. It was great.
Had you guys not seen each other in that long, the movie, when you were shooting that scene?
It'd been like 15 years.
Really?
Wow. A long time.
Ewan, I think Spud finally has the arc that we've always wanted him to have in one of these stories. You get like I think it's a bigger part than you had in the first film, and it's much more fleshed out. Was that daunting for you to sort of finally tell all of Spud's story and give him that much life?
Well, I don't want to give too much away.
Try not to.
In the plot of this film and how this film relates to the first film, but there is a real twist in the tale in that I would say that this film becomes the first film, and the original film is born out of, you know, where these guys are at now in their lives just now. That's what gives birth to that movie that came out 20 years ago, and that's a very ambitious thing to pull off that I think Danny has done wonders with, you know, to make that work for an audience and pays tribute to the original stories that this film was based on. Is based on the book Trainspotting by Irvine Welsh, and he created these incredibly well-drawn characters that is what we all drew on. I'd never done drugs in my life, but I could tell everything I needed from the pages of that book in terms of how to play those scenes or what that might feel like, and to be going through these experiences, these narcotic experiences that, you know, my character was going through. Irvine drew the characters so well; they're so lovable in his book. And
I got it all from the book as well. I never done any drugs either. we got it all from the book as well. No, absolutely.